You've tuned into The Mountain Gardener with your host, Ken Lain. Gardening, it can be challenging, but with these simple insider tips, you'll reap huge rewards. Now, let's tune into today's Mountain Gardener with Ken and Lisa. So if you'll look at your garden soils as we wrap things up here, you're seeing freezing every night and thawing every day. Is freeze thaw, freeze thaw. So you'll look at your garden soil and it looks like it's getting very fluffy. That is terrible for your plants. As it freezes and thaws, the ground becomes looser, as we call it, heaving, and it breaks the roots of the top layer, that top inch or two of soil. And so the roots down below are fine. It's the newer ones, the ones that take up the moisture, the one that regulate temperature for the plants. They're the ones that get damaged. That's why I told you 2-3 months ago, put a 2 to 3 inch layer of compost or shredded bark or some sort of insulation to protect those roots. That's the whole reason. The only reason I really like composted mulch, or if it's some plants, like if you're getting gardens ready on your perennial beds or your perennial vegetables like asparagus and rhubarb, I like manures. You can put a 2 to 3 inch layer of manure on top of that soil, and it will keep the soils from heaving. That way, all that pressure's on top of that layer of organic material you put on top of the soil. So if you haven't done that, not too late. Kind of prevent more damage from happening. You're going to need to get your soils ready anyway. It's time. We're close. I mean, we can see the planting gardeners. We can see the planting season. It's March 1, the end of February. We're talking days away. So get that soil ready. Speaking of days away, Valentine's Day is, what is that? 10, 15, just over 2 weeks away. And so we're putting together some gift ideas for Valentine's. Well, for corporate gifts, for whatever, but it's gifting ideas. I made my way through college as a jeweler. So I found some just the cutest jewelry that are made from plants, or in case like fungi in earring form, or daisies in an earring, or it's very cute stuff. And so we're putting those on our website. They're direct from the artist to you. So we're not going to handle them here. It's too eclectic, I can only carry so much stuff. So we really focus on the plants and things that make plants grow. But if it's jewelry, that's not a plant and it doesn't make plants grow, but it sure is attractive to gardeners. And it sure caught my eye. So, started talking to the artist and went, can you make that available to my gardeners through our website? Just ship it directly. So instead of an Etsy store, we're kind of curating some of it for you. Take a look at those at watersgardencenter.com. You'll see a shop at the button and it says online exclusive. There's houseplants, there's berry plants, there's all kinds of stuff starting to populate that. The farms are starting to harvest crops. And as they do, we will have many of those here right at the garden center. But for the oddball, the rare, the truly rare, or there's only 10 of them at the farm, I can't justify putting them on a truck to come across country to get here. We'll just direct ship them. They can put a shrub in a box. I'm like a full on, like really cool shrub. Trees, smaller trees, jewelry, of course. There's watering cans. There's all kinds of this. Air plants, really fun air plants. Put some red glitter in there and you got yourself a Valentine gift. So, but you should probably order those the end of February of January, because it takes a few days. So I just ordered an air plant. It took 3 days to get to me. I mean, they ship it immediately, but you got to give it some time. So we're trying to, here's a heads up. Hey guys, I'm here for you to think about your Valentines, those gardeners that maybe are really hard to shop for, or they shop it for themselves. Take a look at watersgardencenter.com. We're here for you throughout the week. Lisa and I camp out here at Waters Garden Center. We love talking to fans of the show. As the days get longer and brighter, houseplants can struggle and scorch, but we have the solution.
At Waters, we've organized our houseplants from A to Z for the brightest of sunny locations, many even bloom.
With experts that know plants and how to make them grow.
Shipments of the freshest houseplants in town have just arrived from A to Z and ready for a bright new home.
Waters Garden Center, where people who love bright green houseplants, they love to shop, found in Prescott. For a more fruitful garden, increase success in the landscape that just feels better, then tune in daily to the Mountain Gardener podcast. Subscribe through your favorite podcast streamer or visit watersgardencenter.com. Better yet, visit me directly right here at Waters Garden Center. Thanks for tuning in.